ever have that moment when you look around at your life and think, I'm not even the same version of myself anymore? You're sitting in the same apartment or same job, same body, but everything in you is different. That's what people mean when they talk about shifting timelines. But instead of trying to chase some wild concept, today I want to talk about the real shift, raising your self-worth and watching your reality shift to meet it. Hey, I'm Miss T. Marie. I'm a mindset educator, and this right here is your space for choosing the next version of you on purpose. Come sit with me. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and they mentioned how when you're truly aligned, you stop trading time for money and you start aligning with what you want your money to do in your life. That hit me because lately I've been on this quiet but life-changing journey from doing physical work to leaning into mental and spiritual work, learning, creating, reflecting. And when I zoom out, I realize I've been shifting timelines. Not because I manifested a big house or flew to Bali or anything like that, but because I finally stopped bouncing from digital to digital product, searching for the thing that would make me feel like I'm walking in purpose. And I decided this is it. This voice, this space, this work. I'm not chasing anymore. I'm becoming. Now, you might have seen people online saying stuff like, did I just skip a whole year? Or is it just me, or does this version of me feel like a different timeline? That's because we're always shifting. Most of us are just doing it on autopilot. But what happens when you start shifting intentionally? What happens when you raise your self-worth so high that your current reality has no choice but to rearrange itself to match? People think they'll shift their timeline by manifesting harder or scripting more. But the real shift happens when you believe differently about yourself, when you talk to yourself differently, when you stop entertaining things that don't align with who you're becoming. And I'm not saying that from a book. I'm saying that from the middle of the shift. The self-worth is deeper than an affirmation and pretty journal pages. It's how you treat yourself when no one's watching. The voice in your head when you make a mistake. The confidence that says, this version of me doesn't do that anymore. You don't rise to the level of your aspirations. You fall to the level of your self-worth. And that quote lives in my head rent-free because it's true. If your subconscious doesn't believe you deserve the life you're calling in, it'll sabotage it every time. That's why raising your self-worth is the most quantum thing you can do. Humans are physical, sure. But self-worth, that's spiritual. That's energetic. That's magnetic. What you emotionally experience is what the universe reacts back to you. Not what you say you want, not even what you believe, but what you know deep down. The universe doesn't recognize belief. It recognizes knowing. So today, I just want to say, stop doubting the timeline you're stepping into just because you haven't seen the proof yet. The shift happens when you decide you're worthy of it. And if nobody told you, you are. I'm Miss T. Marie, and I don't play about you. If this hit, you already know. Subscribe, stay tapped in, and I'll catch you in the next video.